here with Debbie and Scott from SaxaVord. Debbie, tell us about SaxaVord.
Where to start? Where to start? So, SaxaVord was identified as the best place to launch small satellites. You know, the UK did not have its own capability for the launch, and so SaxaVord identified as the best place where, you know, the furthest north, the safest place to do that. And so in the past few years, probably what feels like 2020 at least, but actually about 5, we have been working on developing the site so that we can offer that facility from the UK.
Right. And what's the role that SaxaVord has done to put the UK really centre stage of the global space industry, Scott?
I think we're actually doing it. It's no longer a pipe dream. You know, we are now moving Earth, and there's going to be a spaceport which is going to be operational next year, and we're going to be doing orbital launches, the first from Europe, Scotland and the UK. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. And that means that the UK is, you know, front and centre now in the new space economy. So I think that's the difference. We are doing it.
So give us a bit more detail on plans for the next 1 to 2 years.
We're always being asked about specific dates of launch. Of course, that's what everybody wants to know. So we are pouring concrete on site. We're developing 2 launch pads. The plans are for 3, but we're focusing on 2. And we have 7 companies, German companies, and also the UK Pathfinder launching next year.
Are you getting good support from the government and other UK businesses?
Certainly from other UK businesses, because you can see that they're all coming to us to try and be part and parcel of our success. And we've got Skyrora, a UK company that's going to be launching from us. The government, we're 100% privately funded, and that gives us a big advantage. And that's why we are digging Earth now, because we move at the pace of the private sector rather than the governmental sector. So the government needs to keep up with us, actually, rather than the other way round.
And tell us about investing in the next generation of Scottish space talent, Debbie.
It is really important for us. We have an education manager. We took on a graduate last year, so we've been working with the council in the schools. It's really important that we inspire people. I think everybody gets excited about space, but especially our youngsters. And it's not just about if Shetland kids want to be astronauts, that's fantastic. We'll build on that. But there are roles within space for everybody, and we need to tell people and encourage them into the subjects that will inspire them to be part of our team and the rocket launchers and the whole space industry. We've got a really important role to play here, and we will do that.
How have you seen the industry change, even just over the last 12 months?
It's becoming real. I know I've said that earlier, but you know, we've now got firms like Skyrora have done their second stage test. They've already done first stage tests. We're, digging ground, moving turf, etc. It's becoming tangible. People can touch it, and that means that the excitement continues to build. And that means also, we come back to government. Government can see it's happening. Politicians can come on board, because this is a really good news story in whatever, what's going on in the world. For the UK, becoming a launch nation again next year is going to be awesome.
That'd be really special. And so tell us, how important is it to be here at Spacecom?
It is important that we're here. We're a small team. I think we're about 47 people on the payroll now, so we're growing and we're spread quite thinly, and most of us need to be in Shetland, but we need to be here. We need to be with all the other space sector. We need to be, speaking, chatting, talking to potential customers, swapping stories, and having our drone footage. As Scott keeps saying, we are actually doing this. People have been waiting for it. We are actually now delivering on the ground. So it's important, in here, that people see that and talk to us.
I feel like I know the answer, but back next year?
Sorry, say again?
Are you going to be back at Spacecom next year?
If you'll have us.
I think we will. Thank you very much, Debbie and Scott.
Thanks.